Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside, and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom. Is it gonna? Oh,
Beginning your descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so refueling and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
hello everybody. Welcome to Iron Lung, the game made by Markiplier. That's a joke. He didn't make it. But yeah, I just saw the movie and I wanted to play the game again. So, as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of very cool things, such as a fire extinguisher, the, control panels. By the way, if you are interested, go watch the movie. It's a really good movie. And also, it has Markiplier. What more could you ask for? Yeah, we got a thing that takes pictures. Let me just demonstrate real quick. We can move with WSD, of course. Mouse 1 is interact. We have a funny little computer. Query balls. Oh, unknown query. Cool. I even spelled balls wrong. And as you can see, this is how we, move the submarine. We're in an ocean of blood, as I explained in the intro. Let's take a look at the briefing. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of moon AT5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a right. A trench beneath the ocean's surface has revealed several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. Okay, you have to be really precise, it seems. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub-controls will trigger if you're getting too close to an obstacle. Good luck. Wow, thanks. Okay, how do I find my... Okay, tab is the map. Hover mouse over nodes for more information. Okay, we got the coordinates. That is dripping, dog. Currently, it looks like I'm at 182, 116. This is not an Okay. This is not an expedition, it is an execution. This is kind of hard to read. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars. If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here, at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. Very cool. Okay, so it looks like we have a fire extinguisher as well. That's not... I don't like that. It's time to go to the first place, which seems to be 322, 186. So if we are at... I'm hearing noises. Yeah, we want to be at 322, 186. Wait, so we're already there on the X value. So we want to go to like 180. Nope, wait, that's the wrong way. We have quite a ways to go. I'll probably speed this part up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's a narrow squeeze, but I think we're good. We need to make it to... Oh, X322, Y186. Okay. So, we need to go further on the... Is that 106 or 186? No, that's 186. Okay. So, X, we have some ways to go. So, I'm going to put this to about 90 degrees, due east, and then we will be on our way. Am I recording? Okay, I was going to be real upset if I just wasn't recording. Okay, 90 degrees due east. Am I about to hit something? I mean, am I about... So I'm at 201, 186. So... Where am I? Am I about to hit something? I need to go. I need to go that way. I need to go this way. Because I need to get to X 322. Do you die if you hit a wall? Okay. Looks like we're still good. Y 186, and then the angle looks like it needs to be about 33. So, I'm very forgetful. 322. I don't know why they sent me on this mission. Well, probably because I'm a prisoner and this is how they... 322. Now we just need to go to 186, which we are very close to, so I'm going to turn the sub this way, about literally 0. It's about as close to 0 as I can get. That is the wrong way. We need to turn around. Go about exactly 180 degrees, give or take, and head to 186. .322, 186. This appears to be the correct location. Now I just need to set my angle to 33 degrees. Oh, missed it. Alright, now let's capture a photo. See what we're working with here. Okay, it looks to be some sort of fossil. Don't really know what that is, but okay, we got that spot checked off on the map. So, yeah. More dripping. Never a good sign. Okay. So I guess we just head to our next location, which is 378 and 263. So, no. No, I don't like that. I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise. We're gonna head to 378. And 263. It looks like there's going to be a bit of a wall coming up here shortly that I'll have to turn. Okay, it seems like we're passing by something. Yep. Okay, there's a wall in front of me. So I'm going to turn. Does not seem to be anything directly, and I want to go to 263. So now I will turn back over this way. Making a bit of a slow movement here, that's alright. And we want to head to 378. Alright, we have reached 378. Now we will turn and try to get to 263. But that might prove difficult because there are some obstacles. We are about to hit a wall. Where am I? Am I here? No, I'm at X378. What Y am I at? That I'm about to hit a wall. 203. Where am I? Seeming like we need to get out of here and reposition, sort of. Okay, we are away from any immediate wall. I'm going to try and get to Y263. And then we can try getting back to our X. I don't like that. Okay. We're heading due north to Y263. Saving progress, always a great sign. We seem to be approaching without issue to the specified Y value of 263. Alright, looks like we missed it by quite a bit. Alright, Y value reached 263. Now let's go due east. And try and head to 378. And then we need an angle of 50. Yes, it is 78. Just confirming. Oh, whoa, whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. So we're at 262. And I'm hearing some noises. Now, what angle? 50... I don't like that noise. Okay, that's a little scary. Does that count on the map? That does count on the map. That's a little scary. There appears to be some kind of a figure behind these, like, bone or tentacle. I don't know what they are. But there appears to be some kind of figure here. Not entirely sure what that is. Control, you might want to take a look at that. Um, all right, now where is the next point we need to head to? Looking like we got a few options here. We are going to try and get to X560, Y277. So if we're trying to go X560, we're going to need to go... Actually, we're going to need to go up first. There seems to be... Or, excuse me, north first. There seems to be a rather large wall in the way. Looks like a tight passage we need to squeeze through. But if we get to Y277, that should be good. Approaching Y277. Actually, it seems like we're going to need to go a bit higher than that. I'll head. Okay, it looks like there's not a wall to the side. So we are going to turn and head towards our X value of 560. It'll be a little bit of a journey here. Hearing some strange noises. Control, you might want to check that one out. Alright, heading to 560, going due east. Hold on, there seems to be something in the way. We're going to have to go a little further up first. We seem to be... Where am I, actually? I'm rather lost. I don't like that sound. We're getting the heck away. Excuse my language. Control. Seems to be some sort of a creature over there. Blood oceans, an unexplained phenomenon that has been identified on four separate moons since the quiet rupture. Moon 85 and Moon Z8 are the most notable locations that are under the control of the COI. Enough research has been conducted on the blood itself to determine that it is indeed a human blood. That's scary, but we have not discovered where it comes from or how deep it's or how it keeps its liquid form. Okay, Moon Z-8, the site of one of four known blood oceans and one of two such moons under the control of the COI. Redacted. Interesting. Moon's Gate has historically been used for the realization of COI convictions until the discovery of Moon 85. Consolidation of Iron, or COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecraft found on the principle of collectivism and ruled by the popular vote of all citizens, numbering 257 at the time of this entry. Wow, there's not a lot of people. Its name comes from the iron and steel materials its 2 main stations were constructed from. The principle of unity and togetherness in the face of menace from other surrounding stations, such as Eden. The COI considers Eden a threat to our collective well-being after their attack on Filament Station. Filament Station. Filament Station is under... I'm trying to read, dog. Give me a second. Filament Station was the 4th and largest space station in the COI until 362 EIC, when tensions between the COI and Eden erupted in a 9-day battle at the station. The conflict battle ended unresolved when Eden troops resorted to sabotaging the station's reactor, resulting in a critical breach. The breach left Filament Station uninhabitable due to high levels of radiation, and it has sat empty since. Prisoners taken during this conflict have been undergoing conviction realization in the years since, with the final ones expected to repay their debts and integrate into the COI society by 381 EIC. Hold on. Unknown query. Okay. EIC, Epoch of Interplanetary Colonization, or EIC, is an interstellar calendar standardization which adopted with the establishment of first off-Earth colony on Mars in 1992. In 1992? They were on Mars in 1992 in this world? Dang, that's crazy. It was and is the... Okay. I think we better get back to the mission. Alright, we're going to head to 560X. So we just need to turn around and go that away. I don't know if I'm too high or too low. Well, hold on. I'm at 379. Might as well go for the one up here since I accidentally navigated up here anyway. So we need to head to 259 406. Two 59 406. It'll be a little bit of a trek over this way. We appear to be close to hitting a wall. Am I up in this area? I'm at 331 290. I'm like 331 290. Okay, so I'm like over here. I must be like right. I must be like right. No, I don't want to quit the game. Okay, let me try going to 406 then. Okay, 311. Am I about to hit this? 331. Yes, I don't know where I am. Okay, 331 is like around here, and then 311 is like around here. So yeah, I am about to hit that actually, so I need to go a little further left. Probably about this way.
Oxygen notification.
Oh, that jump scared me. Okay, my oxygen has lowered. That's very bad. I really don't like what I'm hearing. Alright, we're gonna try and get to X259. Or, no, we're gonna try and get to Y406 first. There's something to my east. Okay, we've reached Y406. We just need to make it to X259. I really don't like what I'm hearing. So we're at 296 right now. We need to go to 259. We need to turn this away. Okay, we seem to be approaching without issue to X259 Y406. Alright, location reached. Angle, you want 296. Let's take a pic, dog. That's a worm. That's a big worm. That's a large, massive worm. Control, you might want to, bring the bug spray. That was a stupid joke. And that's what we'll end it on. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna get out of the game so I don't have to keep hearing these noises. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want me to do another video on this, I might. I'm not the greatest with horror games, but yeah, I don't know if this video gets enough likes. You know what? How about this? 100 likes and I'll do it again. 100 likes and I'll do it again. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and go watch the movie if you haven't already seen it. It's a banger. Later.